everyone, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. So again, sorry if the lighting is a little not so great. I'm having problems adjusting the lighting just right, and it's raining, so I have zero sun. The video that I was hoping to have up in place of this video, which was supposed to go up Sunday, I'm just not quite done with it yet, so I wanted to get a couple of things in before I get that one finished, and then that one I'm very excited about will be up for you guys soon. So today I wanted to talk about a product. I'm actually going to do a product review. And for those of you who are newer to my channel and kind of haven't been here since I went through a little bit of a change of the type of products that I normally show, I guess maybe 3-ish or more years ago, I decided to make the change over to cruelty-free products. Now, my sense of cruelty-free products is probably on the more liberal spectrum. You've got over here cruelty-free products, which maybe are more conventional products, meaning like drugstore to high end, and are owned by a parent company that maybe has a different testing policy or does test on animals, but that particular company does not. They've remained cruelty-free. Over here, you have like the natural, organic, non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free. So there's a whole spectrum in the middle of what a person can view as cruelty-free. I think it's very individual. I don't believe in bashing anybody, whether they choose to do cruelty-free or not cruelty-free, or if they do cruelty-free, where in the spectrum. My lights just flashed. We're storming right now, so I could lose power. But I don't believe in bashing. I don't believe in passing judgment. I think everybody has the right to purchase whatever they want to purchase. And so this is in no way a judgment call. My decision and what I present here is not in any way like a judgment on what anybody else chooses to purchase. It's just what I feel is right for me. So there are times when I will purchase something that is not cruelty-free. It could be I'm in a situation where we're out of town and I have very limited access to stores that have a wide variety of products. So it's happened before. I've been in a small town. The drugstore had very, very limited selection, so I kind of had to choose the lesser of all evils when it came to non-cruelty-free products. The other thing is that occasionally I will see a product that has a lot of hype around it, either from the YouTube community, on Facebook, the hype that the company itself kind of presents for that product. And so I know sometimes gals who are looking to get to kind of switch to cruelty-free or to start to purchase more things that are cruelty-free may need to know what is a good alternative, what is something that would kind of work or perform the same. So sometimes I will buy products just for research and my own kind of testing to see how does this product work, what can I find that's similar, so that I can give that information to you. Because there have been times when I've seen videos from people who are cruelty-free and they go, oh, well, this is a great dupe and I heard that from so-and-so, and so I'll go look at so-and-so's video and they're like, yeah, I heard this from so-and-so, that it's a great dupe. And it's on and on and on, but I can't actually find anybody who's actually tried both products and said, yeah, these really do work really similar. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. So anyways, there is a night cream that I saw that I really want to try because I have really bad sun damage on my forehead and over here on my cheek. And as I'm getting older, it's getting harder and harder to cover it. So I've been looking for a really good anti-aging over-the-counter drugstore product, because I can find them that are higher end, but I kind of like to find something on the more drugstore pricing. And so finding anything like that in the cruelty-free arena within skincare in the drugstore is really, really hard. There's some really great anti-aging products that are cruelty-free and vegan, but they're really, really expensive. So it's like using something high-end. So the main thing is that this is an drugstore product that has retinol in it, and I have still yet to find any drugstore products with retinol that are cruelty-free. For whatever reason, all the brands that put retinol in their products are not cruelty-free companies. I don't know if it has to do with retinol itself. I'm not really sure what that is. So there is this company has sort of created a huge hype around their product, comparing it to like $60 and $100 high-end creams, and how they did all this testing and all the women liked their product better and blah, blah, blah. And when you're buying those creams, you're just buying like a pretty jar and it doesn't really work, and this product works, and yada, yada, yada. So I started watching some reviews on YouTube, and they're all positive. Like, all of them. The majority of them are paid sponsored videos that this company sent these people to see their dermatologist. Sorry, my eye is itching. And so it was really hard to find a non-sponsored review on YouTube, which kind of made me go, what's going on there? So I did end up finding 2 negative reviews about this product, and the 2 gals, although lovely, did not understand how retinol works with your skin. So they didn't like it because of the initial effects that they had on their skin. So if you don't know, retinol is a really intense, it causes really intense and fast cell turnover on your skin, so that the results happen pretty quickly. So your skin is sort of constantly, the cells are constantly turning over and they're constantly sloughing. Now, over the counter is going to be a much longer, drugstore products are going to have a lower level of retinol in it, so it's going to be a slower process. So you can get breakouts, you can get dry patches, you can get flaking, you can get redness initially, and you just kind of have to keep working through it, and eventually your skin will get better. So what is this product I'm talking about? It's this. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Moisturizer Night. The difference between the day and the night is the day has SPF 30 in it. This has accelerated retinol SA. So one of their biggest hypes is that you can see a positive visible difference in your skin in 7 days. So I thought, okay, I want to try this out and see what happens. So the disclaimer, there is an advisory on the bottle. It says, important, you may experience mild redness, a warm tingling sensation, or flaking, which is your skin exfoliating. These are normal temporary indications that the formula is working. If effects persist or cause discomfort, limit use to once every other night until your skin adjusts, then reverse to daily use. So there can be a phase where, especially if your skin isn't used to retinol or really intense exfoliation, where it can really be hard to deal with. So I figured, well, I'll give it a try and I'll see how it goes. I got mine at Target. I think it was somewhere between the $24.99 to $29.99 price range. So this isn't the cheapest moisturizer out in the drugstore. This is the most expensive moisturizer out there in the drugstore. But this is my experience with it. And this is just what happened with me. The first thing that I noticed that made me go, uh-oh, I don't know about this, is that as soon as I pumped it out, I noticed the fragrance. This has a very heavy artificial perfume fragrance to it. I have used other products in the past that had a similar fragrance or even stronger, and my skin had a very bad reaction. My skin does not tolerate any skincare products that have that really heavy, cheap artificial perfume. It's sort of like that kind of cheap artificial floral perfume. Not to knock Victoria's Secret's fragrances if anybody likes them, but for me personally, Victoria's Secret's fragrances are some of the worst ones for this. I think it's just the quality of the perfume ingredients that they use, and it really irritates my skin, even if I just smell it. Even if I just walk into a Victoria's Secret and I smell it and nobody's spraying it, because it's sort of in the air, it causes an extreme irritation to my skin. So I can't use their perfume. There have been other makeup, skincare products in the past where it just causes an immediate reaction. My skin goes through an immediate reaction and I cannot use it. So this is what happened to me with this. I put it on my skin. I had a feeling things weren't going to go well. And I know that this says because there's retinol in it that you can have like a mild tingling warm sensation. So what I think was going on was, one, I was having a reaction to the perfume fragrance in it, and two, the retinol was kicking in and my skin just went, hell no. So my skin hurt. And it hurt in a way that it was the product reaction, not the retinol, because like I said, I've gone through this before with other products, so I know what my skin feels like when I'm having a reaction to the actual ingredients in the product. Retinol aside. So my skin, it immediately started to hurt. It felt like little microscopic paper cuts were happening all over my skin, which is what happens, what I feel when it's a fragrance issue. I was just very irritated. I felt itchy in my neck because I do use the cream down my neck and my chest. So I felt very itchy in my neck. My skin just felt just like I just wanted to wash my skin. Like there was something on my skin that was irritating it. And like I said, it's retinol aside, because I have felt this before with fragrance in other products before, and I've had to stop using them. I couldn't use them because of it. It burned my eyes. The fragrance, just the fumes of it, like irritated and kind of burned my eyes. The next day I woke up and I had a huge like bumpy rash all over my forehead, and I have it also on my cheek, and it was little like whiteheads. And that's what happens also when it is a product reaction. If I am going to react to something, I will get like these bumpy white and sometimes whiteheads, little teeny tiny dots all over my forehead. I had it on my cheek. I did have some kind of regular size breakouts. Like I still have one on the side over here. I think my glasses kind of cover it. And that's from the product. But I kind of continued to use it because I just wanted to see if maybe I could kind of build up a tolerance to it. So I've actually been using it. Well, I just stopped a couple days ago. I've been using it about 2 months, kind of into the 3-month range. And in that time, it has not been fun. Basically, my fine lines and wrinkles, especially on my forehead, have become more prominent. They have not gotten better. Like I said, I've had this bumpy rash, whiteheads all over my forehead, going down my temples. I've had it over here on this cheek. They will not go away. I do have some dry patches or some like little peeling patches here and there, but that's from the retinol, I'm sure. The biggest frustration for me, which I don't know if this is attributed to the retinol or what, or if it's just this isn't a strong enough retinol for me, but my skin damage on my forehead and my cheeks did not fade, was not fading or staying the same. It actually got darker and it looked worse. And you know, I didn't really look up to see exactly how long necessarily this whole like sort of initial bad skin retinol phase goes, but I kind of feel like about 2 to 3 months is a pretty good amount of time where I should be getting over that initial icky skin hump and sort of things should be starting to like clear out. And I just wasn't. Every day it was getting worse and worse and worse and worse. The bumps were getting worse. The texture on my forehead was getting worse. It looked raised. All the texture on my forehead, especially in the sun damaged area, looked raised. And it was just getting worse. It's like it wasn't getting to that point where I was getting over that hump and it was getting better. The irritation in my skin was getting worse from the fragrance. I all of a sudden have texture, really bad texture over here on my cheek now, where I had darkness from the skin damage, but I didn't have texture. Now I have this really horrible sandpaper texture over here. So I think a lot of what's going on is that I'm having more of a reaction to the product than the product is actually helping my skin. It's just making it even worse. So what I would say about this is that I had a really bad reaction to it. Will everyone have a really bad reaction to it? No. There are hundreds of reviews on YouTube of women absolutely loving this, thinking that it's amazing, recommending it to everyone. What I would say is that if you have any skin sensitivities whatsoever, if you have skin sensitivities to certain fragrances, like if you don't deal well with like artificial fragrances, do not use this. If you are someone who at times has sensitivities to certain ingredients, really look at the ingredients hard on this and really think twice about using it, because I did not have visible positive results after 7 days. My skin went to crap right away. And after 7 days, I was like, I don't know if I can keep going, but I'm going to keep trying. It did make my skin feel very soft. Oh, the other thing. It did make my skin feel soft, but my pores became gigantic. They have become gigantic now. Like, I'm so annoyed. I basically feel like for whatever reason, this just did the exact opposite of everything that it claims to do. I don't know why. It didn't work for me. I wouldn't recommend it. Even if it was a cruelty-free product, I wouldn't recommend it because it's just, I don't know. I tend to wonder with some of these reviews how truthful they really were. Like, you know, I just find it hard to believe that there are hundreds of reviews on YouTube about this product, and the only two people who didn't like it were the ones who didn't understand how retinol works with your skin, and they just thought like, oh, it made me break out, so it's like a horrible product. You shouldn't use it if you have oily skin. That's what both of them said. But all these other women are like, oh yeah, it was great, it was great, it was great. I love it. It's wonderful. I'll never go back to anything else. It feels very strange and suspect to me. I don't know. That's just how I am, because it's become so much more widely known now that there's a lot of paid content, paid reviews, products in exchange for paid reviews, that it makes me feel just a little bit suspect about some of these. So I don't know. Again, it's not a cruelty-free brand, so the only reason why I tried it was just to see how it would compare to something else. Like I said, I'd be kind of desperate to find a retinol, because I really wanted the sun damage on my forehead to fade and go away. But again, I really think that the biggest part of the reaction that my skin had was due to the fragrance. So if you are watching this and you have thought about using this product, just be very aware of how this product works, what will happen to your skin. It's going to become icky poo skin before it gets better, because that's how retinol works. So if you're not prepared to go through that phase, because wearing makeup like looked horrific on my skin, let me tell you. So if you're not really ready and ready to commit to that, then you're going to want to stay away from it. If you are someone, like I said, who has really bad reactions to added fragrance, definitely stay away with it, because it's very heavily fragranced. So anyways, that is that. I have some more filming to do. If you haven't seen my last video, I did a recap of the Belle Blossom's Blossom of the Month Club that I got for last year. I'm wearing one of them today, and January's should be shipping out pretty soon, so I think I got in there on time for the January's. I'm pretty sure. So once that comes in, if I did for sure, then I will show you the January Blossom of the Month, and I've got a couple more videos coming up. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being subscribed. Please like this video, it really helps me out. If you're new, please subscribe for more content. It's free, it's fun. And I hope you're all doing really happy, healthy, and I hope your year is going great. It's all up to us to make our days the best that we can, our months the best that we can, and our years the best that we can. Like I said last time, please look for ways to have some sort of adventure in your life every month. It doesn't have to be travel, just something that you could look at and go, like, that's going to be a really fun adventure this month. Take it by the bull by the horns, and if you do that every month, by December 31st, you will have 12 amazing adventures to look back on your year and think, wow, this actually really was an amazing year. So that's it for now. I will see you all next time. Bye.